Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to update you for my team project pen. I'm doing this with a lot of lovely ladies and it is started by Kat and Haley from Beauty News. And yeah, this is my February update. So if you want to know how far I got with all my products, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to go down the list. I have the spreadsheet here on my iPad and I'm just going to follow the spreadsheet. So as I have done the previous videos, it's going to be exactly the same. I've put all the products in front of me, so I hope I can find them easily enough. I'm going to start with the MAC Lotion Visage. As you can see, it's pretty much gone. The thing is, I am going to call it quits. It's an empty for me because I have to get out the stopper, swirl it around, take it out, and then, you know, it gets stuck here. And you know, it was a lovely primer, but I'm not that much attached to it, so I'm going to call it quits on this one. Also, this thing falls off every time, so I'm getting just, it's a nuisance to use. So this is my empty and I'm really happy that I have an empty again this month. And I put in a new primer. It's the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. It's a sample size. And I just want to get rid of it. I had to weigh this one because there's no way I can see through this and see how much is in there. So I just weighed it. It says on the bottle that it contains 5 ml or 0.16 fluid ounces. I don't know. I just weigh it, and the starting weight is 14.6 grams, and I put it in on the 23rd of February, and I've waited for this video, and I'm already at 13.2 grams, so I'm making some progress on this one, and yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is going to be my primer for this project until it's finished. Okay, for foundation I have the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. I drew a stripe where I am right now, and as you can see, I didn't make a lot of progress on this one, and that is because I am trying out a lot of foundations at the moment for my channel, and I'm also penning a Bobbi Brown foundation stick for another project pen, so it's a little bit slow going with this one. I also have to admit that I rather reach for another foundation than this one because I don't really like it as much. It says that it hydrates, but I find that my skin just feels very dry, and it doesn't really matter how much moisturizer, primer, anything I put on there, it doesn't, I don't think it wears really nicely. So maybe that is because it's going off, I don't know, but I'm going to try to make a very big dent in it in March because yeah, I want to just get rid of it, and it's not that bad that I want to declutter it. So that's for the foundation. Then another thing that is new is a powder. I want to pen the Master Fix from Maybelline. It's the Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder, and it's the translucent one or the white one, how you want to call it. I'm this color. I weighed it and I drew a stripe, where, but you know, the stripe is a little bit complicated to show you because I have to keep it at a certain way, but I made a little stripe on it. But I also weighed it because I think that it's going to be more accurate to show you, but the stripe is a little bit nicer because you can see the progress going quickly, and with something like this, you know, loose powder, it doesn't weigh that much, so you don't go through the weight as quickly. But well, I showed you the stripe, and at this point is 38.8 grams. So I'll keep you posted on this one. Next up is the Hyaluronic Fix Spray from Makeup Revolution. I made a very big, I've made very big progress on this one. I feel it being, I can feel this bottle being really a lot lighter than it used to be. And so I weighed it also. And then last time I was at 92.2 grams and now I am at 59.6. So I'm making very good progress on this one. And I'm glad I'm doing very good because I don't really like using it, so it doesn't really do a lot for my makeup. So I'm glad I'm making great progress on this one. Then the bronzer, I am panning the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I made a very big dent in it. I'll put the photo on the screen. I hope I put it here. I'm now here. I think I use this almost every day, so I think I made, you know, good progress on it, but I can't really see it in the photos. But I think, except for, you know, making this lighter ring, you can see that the ring around it is a little lighter. I think that is because I made progress on this one. But also I have the feeling that it's flatter than it used to be. It's a lot flatter, so I hope that means it's going fast. I haven't been weighing this one, so I can't really say how much I've done, but I think I am doing good on this one. The Benefit Dandelion blush, the Dandelion blush. Very pretty blush, I don't mind using it. I've hit pan on it, and since I've been just using it and the pan gets bigger and it's getting flatter, so it's doing good. I put a photo on, so over there, so you can see how far I was. Last month, I'm doing good on this one. I don't mind using it, so that's a good thing. Another empty. I finished. Yay! I finished my Painterly MAC Prolong paint pot. It's all done, all finished. Yay! So I have been switching to the Painterly paint pot in soft ochre. I haven't put it in my project pan because it's quite full still, but I'm going to focus on finishing it because I have another one, another paint pot in my drawer. And it's the Painterly one, and I've discovered that I really like that color a lot more than the soft ochre one. So for now I'm just going to use the soft ochre one, but I'm going to put another primer, eyeshadow primer in my project pan, and that is going to be the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and then the anti-aging one. And the reason being is I seriously don't like this primer. It doesn't really do a lot for me. I have my eyes are really a lot darker, and you see a lot of veins going on my eyelids. It's not a very big problem, but I really need a primer with some color to it. So this one doesn't have that, and what I do now, I just double prime. So I'll put this one on my eyelid, just the eyelid, and then I hope that the anti-aging properties does something to my eyes, maybe make them less crepey, I don't know. And then I just put the MAC Painterly paint pot in soft ochre over it. And yeah, so this is the one I'm going to be focusing on. And I've made some progress on it. I have started it at the 22nd of February. And then I was at 11.3 grams and now I am at 11 grams. So I used a smidgen of a gram, but I am using it every day. So I think I should be okay panning it. It's only 5 mils, so it's not going to be going very quickly because you just don't use a lot of it. So this one is going to be in the project. Now, for eyeshadow, I am trying to, well, at least finish this one and hit pan on that one. And then I'm going to call it quits. And I am doing good on the very light one. I've hit pan. And on the other ones, nothing much is happening. I really have to concentrate on using this one. And I find it very difficult to use this one because I am just At the moment I bought a lot of new eyeshadow palettes. I'm reviewing them. I have a 1 month one palette and it's quite complicated to put something else in there. And this one the light one I can use as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. So that is going okay. But the other one I just don't use the other colors. So I might be, when I finish this one, I'm going to see if I still want to focus on the other ones or if I'm just going to declutter it, because I'm not going to hang on to it if it's not giving me any joy. Okay, then the liquid eyeliner. Last time I don't know if I put this in an intro yet, but I decluttered the Hema multi-style eyeliner pen. That was the one with the very stiff and broad tip. So I decluttered that one. I really couldn't work with it, so I wanted to put another eyeliner in. And at the moment I have a lot of gel eyeliners in all sorts of colors, but I've got like, I think 3 of these gel eyeliners, all in black. So I want to work on panning them, and I have chosen to pan the L'Oreal Gel Intensa eyeliner in pure black. It's this one, and I am making a little bit of a dent in it. I took a picture of it when I started out. I'm going to put that on right here. And yeah, it's slow going, but it's a nice product. I don't mind using it. And I have to put a little bit of Duraline every time I use it. I have to put a little bit of Duraline in it. Not you know, no biggie, but yeah, it takes some work to use it, but I don't mind doing that. So I think it's going to take me a lot of time to finish it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this year, but you know, we will see. I'm just going to try and at least make a very big dent in it. Next up is the Clinique small sample size high impact mascara. I have been weighing it. Last time when I introduced it, it was 14 grams. Then by the first update it was 13.4 grams, and now it's a whopping 13.3. So at least a smidgen of a gram I have used. I have no idea how much is in here. When it dries out too badly that I can't use it anymore, then I'm going to throw it out. But for now it's not a bad mascara for my under eye. I can't use it on my normal lashes or my top lashes. Of course I can use it on my top lashes, but they make them droop and I don't like that look. So I only use them on my lower lashes. For brows, last time I finished my NYX brow pencil in taupe, and now I am going to introduce 2 brow products. Firstly I'm going to introduce the Catrice Set Eyebrow, or the Catrice Eyebrow Set. I don't know in what color this is. It's like, it looks a lot like the Anastasia ones. It's like almost a dupe for it, really. Where's the Anastasia? The Anastasia is here. I'm going to show you side by side. It's almost a dupe, it's almost a dupe. You see? It's just that the color on I think the color from the Anastasia one is a little bit teensy bit lighter. The lighter one is a little bit lighter, and the darker one is almost the same. I don't know if I'm going to fully finish this one, but at least I want to hit pan on the lighter shade. And once I've done that, I am going to see what I want to do. If I'm going to keep it in, or just, you know, roll it out and put something else in and just put it aside for a while, because I think it's not going to expire very quickly. So, and I don't want to get too bored with it. I will put up a photo of this one, how it looked when I started it. I cannot remember if I've already talked about this product, so maybe I have, then it's just an update, but otherwise it's a new one. I hope you can see I made a bit of a dent in the lighter one. Well, I can't really show you. Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe. I made a bit of a dent, so I'm doing, I think I'm doing okay. And then for a second brow product, I have put this one in. It's the Max Factor Brow Sharper. And, brow shaper, sorry. And it is in 20 brown. I think it's a very nice product. It's also this very small pencil, very teeny tiny. It's the right color for me. I'm going quite quickly on this one. I will put the picture of it when I started out. It's at 2.2 centimeters, and I put the picture after that of when I took this for my update now, and now it is at 1.6 centimeters. So it's going quite quickly, if I'm honest. And I don't mind using it. It's a really great alternative for the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I think it goes a little bit more quickly because I think the formula is a little bit softer, but not by much. So yeah, maybe there's just less of it. That could also be the case. It doesn't say how much it is or how much it weighs, so I can't compare it to the Benefit like that. But it's a nice product, so I don't mind panning this one. I also have a eyebrow gel in my project pen, and I'm going to call it quits on this one. It's practically empty, and what it is doing right now, it is making these little lumps because it's getting really old. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm really scraping the bottom of this one, so I'm just going to call it quits. It's too old, it's getting lumpy and clumpy, and I can imagine, or you can imagine, that it's not a very fun product to use anymore. So I'm going to declutter it, and I'm not going to roll in a new brow setting because I have already 2 other brow products at the moment that I'm trying to pen. So I think I will be good. So this is going to go and be decluttered out of or considered empty. Let's consider it an empty. It's okay. The next thing that is on the list is the NYX lip liner, the suede lip liner in, I always forget this. It's in whipped caviar. The last time I used this, it will be here on the picture. The last time I did my update, I was that far, and now I am this far, and this far means 10.3 centimeters. And I use this one every day, but I'm very lazy at sharpening it. So I think I could go quickly or more quickly if I sharpen it a lot more. But then I think that's just wasteful because I will just be sharpening it to go through it quicker. And it's a lovely color, and it pairs very good with the lipstick I am panning at the moment. So I don't mind the way I'm doing right now. I don't mind using it. I actually enjoy using it. So I'm just going to go along at the pace I am going right now. Yeah, that's a good one. And then the lipstick I was already showing you, it's the Essence Ultra Last in 08. I'll put the picture up. I haven't made a lot of progress on this one. I don't know why, because I'm using it almost every day, but it's still at 1.8 centimeters, so I'm not going very fast. I think you can see how far I am above the E embossing. And I think I was almost at the same point last time. So I'll just keep going. I don't mind using this. I have to say I don't put it in my purse anymore, because if I do that I just forget to use it when I'm at work, because I don't really touch up my lipstick a lot. But I try to just put it on every morning, and that's when I use it. So I think that's why it's a little slow going, but I don't mind it, so you know, I'm doing good. Next up, guys, is the Burt's Bees Honey Lip Balm. I have been very slow going on this one because this thing was MIA for a few weeks. I couldn't find it, and that was because I put it in a bag, in a handbag, and I used another handbag, and then I went back to the other handbag and I was like, oh, there you are. So I totally forgot about it also. I did measure it, and I am at 2.9 centimeters now, and the last time I was at 3.2, so I'm doing okay. And I think that is because it's quite a soft formula, so if you put on this stuff regularly, you're going to go through this a lot. But what I try to do is not put this stuff on when my lips don't need it. So if I don't feel like I need to put on some lip balm, I don't do it. Because I'm afraid I'll get just addicted to it, and then, you know, I get eczema again, and that's a whole thing. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just going through it. I don't mind using it. The only thing I don't really like is the scent. It's like a old honey kind of a scent, but I do enjoy the taste of it. So it'll get done by the end of the year, I promise. Now over to my minis. I finished one, the DKNY Stories. It's a perfume mini. It's a nice scent. It didn't last very long on me, and there's a very little bit left, but I really, you know, no, it doesn't, nothing comes out anymore, so it's finished in my book. The thing is though, last time when I started out with my minis, with my fragrance minis, I was at 16. Then at the last update I was at 14, but now I got some more with purchases, so I am at 19 again. And I finished only this one, so I had 20. So the thing is, I'm trying to get through them, but at the other hand, I'm getting new samples. So, okay, well, I'll just keep going at it and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Then I've got a body product. It's the body lotion from Nivea, the Q10 one. And I think I made some decent progress this time. I went from 182.6 grams to 142.3 grams. And yeah, I tried to use this one a little bit more than I did. I tried to just put it all over now instead of just my legs when I've shaved. So I'm trying to go through it a lot more quickly. And that's working, so I hope I will be finished. I don't think I will be finished in March, but I think I should be done at the end of April. So we'll see, we'll see. Then I finished a product and I've shown it in my empties video. I will link it up, but I've thrown it away. And it was the little sample size, the Bobbi Brown Remedies number 80. The minis was supposed to reduce the redness on my cheeks. I have a little bit of rosacea on my cheeks, and that was supposed to help reduce that or calm that down. It didn't. So I finished it, and I'm glad I finished it because it didn't really do a lot for me. Yeah, that's that, but I've thrown it away, so I can't show you anymore. And instead of that one, because that's an empty, I'm going to introduce this one. It's not really, technically not really skincare, but it's a rinse of eye makeup solvent from Clinique. And this is just, yeah, you know, I use the, this is just an obsolete product for me. I don't use it anymore because I use the Take the Day Off balm. And yeah, that does the job, so I don't really need this one. So what I'll use this for in the mornings, if there is a little bit of residue of makeup, maybe some mascara or maybe some eyeliner, if I use some eyeliner the day before, then I do this in the morning. I use this in the morning and I will go through it. It doesn't go very fast. I have been using it. I introduced it on the 14th of February, so I am using it for 2 to 3 weeks now. And I started off there, and well, you can see I'm here now. So I'm doing okay. I think if I use this every day, I should be able to finish it in April or something. And then, yeah, then it's done. Then I'm also going to introduce a new skincare item. It's a foaming cleanser. It's from Biodermal. It's this one. And you can see where I'm at the moment. I want to introduce this one because I don't really enjoy using it. I use this under the shower in the mornings usually, and I use it with a, I've got this little Philips brush thing to deep cleanse my my skin, and I use it together with this one, but I noticed that it's drying my skin out a little, so I think it just takes too much off, and I want to finish it because of that. And yeah, so this is going to be my project pen as well. Okay guys, I have been rambling about all these products for like 30 minutes now, so I'm seriously gonna skedaddle. Leave me a comment down below if you're also doing this same project pen as I am doing, the Team Project Pen one. And if you're keeping track on it on YouTube, I would love to touch base with you. I would love to see which product you are panning for this project. And yeah, maybe we can just support each other, get through all this stuff. Yeah, thanks so much for watching again, and until next time. Bye!